You've had a day where you've crushed it. You've had an epic day. Business is good. Career is good. Fucking everything went your way, and you're on cloud nine. But you're a little bit overconfident. You're not grateful. You're overconfident. You're high in your own supply. Then you get home, and your partner will do most of this work for you. You've come home, and you're still on cloud nine, over fucking confident and killing it. And your partner pisses all over your parade and humbles you back down to planet fucking Earth. That is what the universe is doing for you. It's bringing you down when you're too high. It's bringing you up when you're too down. It's trying to bring you back to balance. It's trying to bring you back into alignment, back into love, back into gratitude. Now, the universe can do that in very painful ways, or you can do it yourself. It's a lot less painful and a lot faster. That's where life will give you pebbles. If you don't listen, you get a boulder. If you don't listen, you get a brick wall. Don't wait for the brick wall. See the balance through asking the right questions and through having the right perceptions and having the right consciousness and tools, hence the stuff that I do. But that's what I would say to those people. So when you're too arrogant or too confident over the top, how do we bring you back to humbled earth and be grateful? And if you're too down, how do we bring you back up, back into gratitude again? That's essentially what I want to do.
That's fantastic. I mean, I sometimes see that like when people doing these, a snippet of a talk they've given, and you see these people like emotionally changed after a technique somebody's used in them. Then it's like, okay, go and see your seat, right? See you, bye. And you're thinking, that person's probably just had an experience that's opened their mind to completely different avenues and techniques and what they can be. And, you're not following up on them, you're not changing. And that's why I like your show, because you cover all of these kind of things. I mean, you talk about top performers living life on your own terms, like breakups. You go into each of these areas. I mean, it's really difficult when you actually to ask certain questions, because I want to go in to each rabbit hole, and it's a podcast in itself. What would you say to people listening then? What do you want them to take from this? How do we start living life on our own terms? Using some of these techniques, and how do we start? What would you want to see them doing in 6 months or so?
Beautiful, beautiful. So start with values. So kind of those top three things I mentioned. So start with values. I have a free video on that. So like I said, episode 200 of my podcast. If you can do the video because I actually share my screen and answer the questions and show you how to do that if you can. So start with your values, and then from there get clear on your vision. So I don't think I have a video explaining that in detail, but take your values and expand on them. So if it's health, what does your health look like in the next 5 to 10 years? If it's family, what does family look like? Relationships, what does relationships look like? And that gives you a vision. And then you want to come up with a plan. Okay, well, how am I going to get there? What's my action plan? What vehicle? So I touch on this in my course. How much income do you need to earn to live your dream day? So if you wake up, what does your dream day look like? You wake up at what time? You choose to do what? You choose to do what? You choose to do what? And say you choose to work, what do you choose to work on and how long do you choose to work for? Some people want to work 10 hours a day. Some people want to work 1 hour a day. Some people don't want to fucking work at all. That's cool. There's all of those options are possible, because then you figure out the vehicle needed for you to earn that income to have three things: the income, the impact, and the lifestyle that you want. Then you got a vehicle. So it might be a business.